We're really kind of dealing with the next few hours because things are getting a little crazy out there with the rain coming down now. Wind is just starting to pick up. Let's toss it over to Matt and Jay.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks away. Matt says that he'll have that for us next week for sure.
Yeah, well, I hope we get it by then, but yeah, not now, like Betsy said.
So thinking about the weather word today, we've got Betsy's birthday.
Yeah.
We've got Carmen's birthday.
Right.
And then hearing the ladies talk about March 17th and St. Patrick's Day, that's another reason to party.
Yeah.
Party is your weather word. Yeah.
Okay.
Party. Now, this is not, well, or it could be party weather because it makes you want to stay inside and have a party indoors.
Absolutely. This is great indoor weather, Jay. Chamber of Commerce. Are we building a new building? Or is that Public Square there where they're putting up the Sherwin-Williams?
That could be the Sherwin-Williams, yeah.
Always great to see cranes in Cleveland. You know something's happening.
I know.
So. Do I walk over there now? Is that okay? I'll just, okay, here we go. I didn't want to cut in front of the camera, you know. TV 101. Lots of reasons to party, though, for sure. I'm trying to look at the radar and come up with one. It's really rainy outside. You guys know that. It's just coming down in buckets. The amount of moisture with this system is just over the top. I mean, we're talking, I talked about it last night. You can wring out how much moisture, you can measure how much you can wring out of the atmosphere in a column of air. And these are at 99th percentile for this time of year. So we don't get more moisture with any systems this time of year than what we have right now. So we're still cranking out the rain. You notice how it's come in waves. We're starting to become a little bit more scattered, but if you've got Friday evening plans, which a lot of you do, just plan on the rain. This is what we're looking at on the interstates. Lots of spray from vehicles. There's ponding of water in spots where there's poor drainage. So keep that in mind as you're heading on out. In terms of traffic here, if you're waiting on loved ones to get home, it doesn't look bad from bird's eye view, but as we zoom on in, there are some trouble spots right now. 480 is one of them as you get over to the Valley View Bridge, also 77 northbound and southbound. There's a lot of ponding of water in the left lane of those, the passing lane, so to speak, and that's really causing some problems on the 77 there. 176 heading down towards the Parma area also is slow, and even down towards Akron, we've got some slow travel now, 77 northbound. I know there's a lot of construction there as well as you go from 277 up to 76. But the rain doesn't help, right? And we've got a lot of slowdowns there as well, in addition to numerous other slowdowns across northeast Ohio. We've had a lot of rain. In terms of rainfall amounts, you get in the yellow, we're talking over an inch. Some of these red or orange shades that we have, that's where we're approaching 2 inches. A lot of this out over the lake is what we call bright banding. So the radar thinking it's really, really coming down there, and it's actually picking up on big old gloppy snowflakes, thinking they're giant raindrops. So a lot of that kind of overdone there, but you get the picture. It's been a very wet day around here. So when do we say goodbye to the rain? Well, we've still got real good chances through about 11 o'clock. So unfortunately, your Friday night plans, we're going to have rain that comes and goes the rest of the evening. As we get into the morning hours, we'll start to talk more wind during this time. And yes, some snowflakes as temperatures start to drop. That's when we become on the backside of the storm system. You can see the area of low pressure now just south of Indianapolis, heading over towards the Richmond, Indiana area, eventually crossing into the Miami Valley. If you're a migraine sufferer or have headaches, this is no party for you because these low pressures as they come over you, you can feel them, and you're going to feel this tonight. This is a very, very deep area of low pressure. In fact, perhaps one of the lowest low pressures this time of year in Paducah, Kentucky, as it went over ever in recorded history. How about that? So this is a very powerful low. We've got the flooding, especially southwestern Ohio is expected. This all becomes heavy snow to the north. Severe weather on the leading edge is going to stay away from us. And you notice the widespread wind advisories and high wind warnings. That includes us. We've got a wind advisory, gusts to 40, maybe even 50 miles per hour tonight into tomorrow. So where's the wind right now as this low wraps up? We've got sustained numbers at near 40 in Louisville. This wind eventually will head our direction as that low pressure swirls through. You notice 11 o'clock, we've got gusty winds. 3 a.m., still some gusty winds. But watch what happens tomorrow. We come out of this like it's nothing. By 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we're not talking much wind at all. So besides the wind, we still deal with the flood watch out towards the west. That's the other component. This is rain to come. Not a whole lot, maybe up to an inch in spots, but I do think we become more scattered. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast shows that peak in temperatures tonight, 9-10, and then the cold air comes back in, but thankfully the moisture's gone as well. And in terms of your weekend, we'll have improving conditions, albeit slowly on Saturday. We'll start with clouds and cold. We'll eventually bring out that sunshine. Union Home Mortgage, 7-day forecast. Look at the bump on Monday. And the next half hour, we'll talk about the long term. We do have a pattern change. You notice there's also a lot of snowflakes on there as well. We haven't seen that in a while. We'll discuss that coming up in the next half hour. Guys.
All right. Thanks so much, Matt.
We'll see you at the party, by the way.
Yeah.
Sounds good.